didn't realize I even just said that until you said
Hey, David.
Yes.
We're on the internet.
Hello and welcome to Family RPG and David Leonard, your host. What do they call it in this game?
Referee.
Referee
Where's your whistle?
for Cepheus Deluxe.
Where's your whistle?
I talk sometimes.
Can we call you our NPC? Alright, well anyway.
So, let's get our recap from our last episode of Cepheus.
We went to a planet.
And we have our
No.
captain's log.
Captain's
Captain's
log.
Yes,
log.
in order to get your points, your hero points, you have to have done your jobs in between sessions, which apparently our pilot didn't do.
No. So, I mean, you can try to work out something and see if you know, while I'm reading this. Captain's log, checkmate, 24-347. The crew of the Normandy had arrived on a planet, A Moon, which orbits a gas giant named Gas. In search of a paying job. Being a corporate-owned location, I figured if anyone had money for an above-board work, it would be them. The crew have been unimpressed with my decision-making so far, but I hope to grow their confidence and camaraderie. After landing at Luna City, we quickly encountered a guy named Armnus Greyforce, who was desperate to ask for help, but not tell the authorities. His girlfriend, Edna Bronze Grace, was unconscious in a walker that was autopiloting her to Deimos City, 74 hours away, which she did not have enough air for. Also, they could not both be caught using their equipment, misusing it. The crew hemmed and hawed, saying that he was a coward for not just going to superiors and admitting what they did wrong. He promised to pay 1,000 credits. We find the walker running home, and we try to figure out how to stop it. It shot us. It missed. Unfortunately, it was down to me to decide then what to do next. We opened the cargo door, and Kiki's robot shot it, but missed. Striker shot her support laser, but missed. I shot my gyrojet and hit, but then realized that using small armed weapons does not really affect heavily armored vehicles. The walker then shot me, and before passing out, I limped out of the cargo bay. I was told then, because obviously I was unconscious at the time, that Kiki then somehow used her domination abilities to control Luna's body to stop the vehicle from inside. It succeeded. Speedy landed the ship quickly so Kiki could have Luna control the walker into the Normandy and open the lid once the cargo bay was repressurized. I doubt she could ever do this again. I was unconscious for 3 hours. They woke up Edna and got her and Armnus to work on the walker. Kiki stopped my bleeding, but I still needed a higher level of healing. Armnus paid his 1,000, and Percy drove Edna to the bank to get another 2,000 for the effort of getting the walker back secretly. Kiki, her robot, and Vlad carried me to the hospital. Vlad then went back to the ship. After the doctors nearly killed me, apparently, they did finally repair my wounds sufficiently so I could rest for 5 days to fully recover. Percy watched the bank and heard gunshots. He ran out and shot his own gun, which hit a ceiling light, which then fell on a teller. This caused enough confusion that Edna could get out. He got lost. He got found by the cops. They questioned him, and he apparently is convincing enough that he was not one of the thieves. Everyone returned to the ship, and Percy masked, and it was a day.
Was it?
Okay. Do I have to declare you get your point, or yeah? I guess.
I would like you to.
Please, sir.
Captain Tight Pants gets the point.
Yes.
Yay!
And then a point to share.
Yes.
Yes.
So a point to share meaning that you can designate who it goes to?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm going to go with Kiki, because obviously she saved the day with her psionics, and it's never going to work that well again. And because her robot carried me. Maybe one day she can grow that. Yes.
Maybe one day
Develop
I'll be able
it.
to do that again.
Yes.
But...
and her robot carrying me, all hero style.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Okay. Who's next?
Were you even going to try?
Am I going to try?
Yeah.
How are your piloting skills, sir?
My piloting skills were immaculate. I got from point A to point B. I was told to stay with the ship. I saw a guy and his girlfriend, this girlfriend's little vehicle thing couldn't go where it needed to go back to their place.
No. No. 1,000 times no.
Okay, I'm done.
Who else has completed their required tasks?
I don't
What
have a
required
required
task?
task.
Yeah, what? We don't have a job. So,
I have mine, but it's going to be a very boring read.
Let's
can
hear
you
it.
summarize in one sentence or less?
Lots of points.
Job, save the damsel. Pay, credit, 1,000. Expenses. Ammo, support laser, units, 1. Cost per unit, -20. Total cost, -20. Gyrojet, 2 units expended. Cost, -1.3. Total, -2.6. Railgun, 0 rounds expended. Yet still recorded because, why not? -400 for the cost per unit. Shotgun, 1 unit used. -0.6 for cost per unit. -0.6 for totals. Repair, ship, 0. Medical expenses, -1,000. Thank you, Captain. Spacesuit, sealant, 1/3 of a jar. 30 credits. -30. And we got a bonus from girlfriend and bonus for reprogramming at 1,000 each. Total profit 1,946.8 with an account balance of 3,000.
1 hero point to our accountant.
Well done. That was excellent legend
That was
work.
for the ship as a whole, or for you specifically?
That was for the ship as a whole.
Okay.
Mhm.
The group.
He's the accountant of the ship.
Yes.
If you buy or spend or do anything,
He's got to write it down.
And so then he also.
it gets one to share.
Yes, and one's going to the pilot because I don't want to die.
Sounds good.
There's that, yes.
All right. So real quick, what are the hero points used for?
Inspiration?
Essentially. Hero points. You may re-roll any single throw, a die throw, including damage throws, vehicle or ship damage, and critical hits, picking the better result. You can force the referee to re-roll a single NPC's die throw, including damage throws, vehicle or ship damage, or critical hits. The second result stands.
Okay.
Re-roll for throws on trauma surgery, cyber conversion, or bioreconstruction, taking the best result.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Like a lucky beat.
It's basically like it sounds like a lucky. So, or more of a like a
Cross between lucky and inspiration or something.
kind of like that, yeah.
Or advantage.
Well, advantage on us, and then just a
For
lucky
what we
on
do.
and just a
Yeah.
lucky on him. So
Um,
Look at us trying to make this game into D&D.
In terms of we understand.
Put this
typically.
in.
And then
Did
I
that
forget. We all had
D&D
jobs. What was my job? Do you
did
recall?
we all have jobs?
Yeah, actually, I don't
I'm
know
the
if we all
pilot.
had jobs. He
I
had
don't-
pilot, accountant.
I don't think we
Ship
all were
captain.
assigned out jobs yet.
Yeah, John. What did you do? Captain Tight Pants?
I mean, I guess I'm ship's medic. What do I need to do?
I suppose part of it too is just keeping track of if your specific requirement, like he is the pilot, he's supposed to keep track of being the pilot. He's supposed to keep track of being the captain's log.
What
He's
adventures
supposed
we
to be
go on?
If you are doing something medical wise, you're supposed to keep track of those things.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which
So
I didn't do. I just know I got from point A to point B.
So I would just do a medical log
Yeah.
stating that
Yeah.
Captain Tight Pants took a blast
Yeah.
and with a major wound. I was able to stop the bleeding, but he needed more medical attention. And so as soon as we had completed the task at hand, my robot and Vlad got him to the hospital for continued treatment. Medical services on the moon we were on.
All right, 1 point to Kiki and 1 point to Cher.
Nice.
See, that's how you do your job.
I don't know what I would keep track of.
What is your job?
I don't know.
So the ship
The
positions
dog?
are. The ship's positions are captain, pilot, sensor operator, engineer, medic, purser, gunner, security/marines, and steward.
I guess I would be the Security?
How many daggers you have? I presume so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm better with my bare hands, I think.
You have bare hands? Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see.
That's what I'm spelling bear wrong.
One more time on that
Yes,
list.
you are.
Captain, pilot, sensor operator, engineer, medic, purser, a gunner, security, and steward.
Christina, you can have my hero point.
I'm trying to decide would I be a gunner or a marine?
Do you know gunnery?
Whose tummy was that?
Me.
Dang!
All the time.
Do you need some food?
That's almost every time. Do you know gunnery?
I have gun combat as a 1, heavy weapons at a 1, but I have melee combat at a 3.
All right, so not gunner then.
Okay.
Then you need gunnery as the skill. I have 1 in gunnery.
I have one again.
But I'm
Gun count.
Get thee to a
Gun
gunnery.
combat and heavy weapons is not gunnery.
Those are 3 different things. Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah, I guess I'm a marine.
Yeah.
I was a soldier, so.
There you go.
Marine. There you go.
I was a belter, so I'm thinking maybe engineer?
So do I just keep track of how much
Do you have
damage we
engineering?
I don't have
inflict on
engineering.
people?
I
Well,
have
you do
jack
have
of all
like
trades.
We
I
shot
have
this
engineering
many
and you
people. We put this many
Yeah.
bullet holes. We put this many
Oh,
piercing stabby stabs.
So I guess maybe
we
you and I
punched
work
this
together.
many
Do this
times.
much damage.
Like, what do I keep track of for
The kill
fun?
count.
Do you want? He doesn't. He's jack of all trades, but he doesn't
True.
have engineering. I have engineering though, so.
I don't have anything. I got admin, so I mean, I guess maybe steward, but
Steward is
steward is
basically
steward.
for, like, if you have passengers and you keep track of how effectively you've taken care of them and dropped them off or whatever you're doing between.
Okay.
I have
so,
-2 on social checks.
So that's not going to happen.
I
So-
Unless
should
you're
not
like
be
me.
steward.
How are you doing today? Bad? Good. Okay, catch
Too
I'll,
bad,
I'll
yeah.
ask you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have
Excuse
+2
me,
on
my
intimidation.
toilet is clogged. I don't care.
Clean
How are
it
you
yourself.
doing today? Bad? No, you're
Okay,
good.
so captain requires leadership, pilot requires piloting, sensor requires computers, engineer requires engineering 1, medic requires medicine 1, purser requires admin 1, gunner requires gunnery 1, security requires gun combat 1, and steward is steward 1.
Hey, I have gun combat.
I have
so.
1 admin. That's it. Nothing else.
You are not fitted. You are not suited for any job.
Except for purser, but that's his job.
Yeah, I got admin 2.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
not want purser.
Nope.
You're never going
The
to
closest I could be would be maybe engineering. Jack of all trades, kind of the guy who just kind of makes it all work and just. Makes it
MacGyver's every
happen.
situation.
Yeah.
He's the guy that brought his tower hitchhiked on there, and we always seem to find some use for him, but we can't figure out what to label him.
Well, okay, we did also have a session, and that's how the XP goes. So, David, did we all get 1 XP or 2 XP from last session?
1.
Okay, we all have 1
Can I get a
XP.
decent pencil? I really don't want to use this
So. Yeah, here.
1 XP.
Hold on.
thing. I got a stash over here.
I do.
So that just means we can take one of our skills and add 1?
No, it's like D&D experience point. Well, not really.
Oh.
Nothing like D&D
I see
experience.
experience points listed at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top right corner. Yeah. Under
Every
So one-
session is supposed to be either 1 or 2 XP.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was definitely a 1 XP mission.
Mhm.
Spent.
So now page 7, it describes how you can use your XP.
Checking on the calls. Just making sure they're behaving themselves.
If you want to figure out how to level me into a job.
All right, now can I roll that?
Roll what?
The trading.
Trading. Oh, I haven't even introduced the fact that you're trading yet.
Hang on.
It was introduced.
Vlad does
Behind
not
the
have.
scenes.
Vlad does not have a job. Vlad is not really qualified for any job.
Then he doesn't have a job.
Okay, then he doesn't have a job.
That's why I said
Yeah.
he's
So we're
the
gonna-
hitchhiker that we
You're
just
gonna have to
put-
share. Whoever does has to give him the shared point if they choose to. Otherwise,
So, I think what
He's
we'll
everybody's
do is
favorite hitchhiker.
we're gonna start training you towards engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or
I guess.
computers.
So you don't have any engineering at all right now, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, so you really have 2 XP. Once you get 2 XP, you can spend that to get to 0 engineering. And then 10 XP to bring it up to 1 engineering. So maybe next year.
as we start
11
2025,
sessions
maybe next
from
year.
now.
Yeah.
I don't think. How much does it take to go from? Well, yeah. So from 0 to 1 requires 10 XP.
Yes. So you just start
Yeah.
off at all, it's 2.
I've got computers at 0,
Wouldn't that be
Well,
11?
computer.
but
okay.
it would still require 10
That would be
more points.
sensor operator, but that's still, yeah.
Yeah, still 10 more
You're
points.
already one step closer to it then, though, but yeah.
Yeah.
So can a session go so horribly wrong that nobody gets any XP?
Yes,
Yes.
but you're rolling new characters.
Yeah.
You always learn.
Well,
something.
no, you don't finish the quest. So
Okay.
you have to finish the quest next time.
So you're
So
basically.
if the mission requires 2 sessions, then yes, it would take 2.
I don't think that's what the rules are meant as. But
Oh.
I think it's also you
Oh,
gain
I-
experience.
I didn't catch
You
matter
did
what
something,
rule.
even if
Yeah.
you failed, you still get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll read the paragraph about skill advancement. See if you use Deluxe characters, you can slowly, emphasis on that, advance in skill through experience. Players advance their characters by spending experience points, XP. A character usually gains 1 experience point per session. The referee might award 2 XP for a session where the player did an outstanding job, or where the character is very successful. The character can only advance in skills during downtime in game. Advancement is incremental. For example, you have to increase. If you want to increase something from level 1 to level 3, you first have to do level 2, then 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't just skip.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Also costs 10 XP to learn a language.
So we don't have to have more than one job, right? Like it's okay that we only have one job.
Yeah.
We don't have to fill all the roles.
Like if there were only 3 players, yeah, you'd have to be, you know.
Okay. Excellent. Well, we'll find you a job eventually. We'll just start training you. You're a jack of all trades. You'll just, put your fingers in everything and see what sticks.
Wow.
Close your eyes and just.
Just get that Dune box out here.
And you just stick your hand in. So what's in the box? Pain. All right.
It was pain.
All right. I think we're ready.
All right.
I forgot about the box.
Yeah.
I did too.
I've not
I'm
even
surprised
seen
she
Dune.
knows about it.
We're not even
Well,
on
I would be
stream
surprised
either.
except for you
No,
watch clips.
we're
I
on
do.
stream.
Oh, we're
Oh yeah, we're
We've
on.
been live for a while. Yes.
We're
I-
putting on a
seen the
super
clip,
entertaining show.
but I've not watched Dune.
All right, wonderful, yeah. So, it hasn't been just a day. It's been a week.
Yes.
Yay!
Well, that was from my report, so yeah.
Yes, yes. And so, in that time, Tight Pants needs to fully heal. Because that's how long it takes to heal in this game.
5 days, yeah.
5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, in the meantime, you have been asked, because you're currently at Deimos, and they have a product
Oh.
you need to pick up.
We got the Raconteur Society in chat.
Did
Sorry, I
you
didn't
say
see ya.
stick your fingers in and see what sticks? Yes, she did.
Totally did.
Yeah,
They're married.
It's okay.
that makes it worse.
Maybe I was talking about pie, okay?
Or peanut butter.
Or peanut butter.
Yeah, that makes it much better.
So much better.
Family are, anyways.
I need that box that says awkward.
Yes.
Anywho.
Yes. So, you are picking up supplies from Deimos and delivering them, even though they're both owned by the same company, to Luna.
Okay.
So they want
Wait,
us
to
to
another
do
planet
some.
or?
It's the same place.
Oh,
same
sorry.
place.
Okay.
So they're wanting us to do some interlunar travel.
Yes.
Okay.
Interluna.
Lunar.
Lunar.
We're on a moon. It's
Yes.
lunar, so interlunar.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
not interplanetary because we're not on a planet. We're on a moon.
But is it intergalactic?
I think it'd be intra-lunar then, because inter typically
Oh,
means
why?
between multiple planets.
What do we roll?
John,
What's going on?
We,
I'm finally gonna be able to roll.
you have the book in front of you. This is,
Well, I mean, are we rolling then for what kind of, are we buying something and then trying to trade it at the other place then?
Or are we just delivery?
just delivery.
Okay.
So no rolling?
Not yet. Calm down. Maybe there's rolling later. You never know.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Darkside is offering 4,000 credits for mining material, mining mineral, various,
For transfer.
for transport of whatever tons of minerals.
I like it.
And
Okay.
as long as you don't like crash or run out of fuel or do something absolutely ridiculous.
It's stable material, right?
Yeah.
Pilot, we should.
Well,
know
I
how
mean, you
much
could roll
fuel we have.
2d6 and see
Okay.
which ones.
Got a 5. 4 and 1.
No, 4 and a 1 or 1 and 4. Which one?
4 and 1.
Trade goods.
4 and 1.
41. Medical equipment.
That
I
makes
already
sense.
said mining equipment.
Mining, medical.
It started with
I
an
must,
M.
I just must have struck up a conversation
It's
at the
medical
hospital.
equipment that does mining.
Sure.
It's mined
It's
ores that are
pres-
used to make medicine.
It's precision mining. That's what you would use medical equipment for mining, is if you needed
It's
precision.
medical equipment for the mining equipment.
You're-
Medical equipment for the miners?
In the mining equipment.
They don't have the giant like laser array. They have a tiny little laser, and then like a brush. And just you're.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so we're. Is this happening just during this week then?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew it was ours.
So I'm still finding
No
conscious then.
sweets. Because I already said.
Yeah.
Did we,
What'd you
we
grab?
didn't factor in the rations that were the food that was, or rations? Yeah. Life support, whatever that was used over the last week?
Life support's not a concern. Rations I got tracked in the cargo.
Okay.
And so what, 6 of us?
Mm-hmm. For a week?
Yep.
I had chips for my lunch and I forgot them.
We had chips for dinner.
So make a successful piloting check.
And don't forget that what you did.
Successful piloting check.
Yeah.
2d6.
Don't
Is
forget
that
to
to dock
write
and then
down
load
I
up the material?
navigated
Or are we
with
assuming we've already been
medical
received the material?
supplies.
So where are we navigating to?
We're in Deimos. We're going to Luna.
Navigating from Deimos
Yep.
Deimos.
to Luna.
Yeah.
Kawuna.
What is that?
And I'm doing a piloting check. It is 2d6. I need to get higher than
It's either
what?
going to be
8.
amazing or
8.
terrible. Oh,
That didn't happen.
it's going to be one or the other.
I got 5.
Well, use your
Don't you-
point now, so you.
Yep, that's leaving my point now.
Do not crash into anything, please.
Don't you have
Are you sure?
modifiers to that?
Wait, do I have modifiers?
Well, what's your piloting skill?
Yeah, you
Did
should
add
have
that?
modifiers.
1.
And then,
Did you add that already?
and what does it require as far as,
Does it be
You
education
use
or
8 to be successful.
Yeah,
is it education or intelligence?
for piloting. Which skill does it use?
Oh,
It's a yes.
yeah.
can I try
There's a
one?
piloting skill.
Yes.
So you
It's
add
either going to be terrible
1,
or
2,
really good.
4, so you have 6.
At
because you
first
have
it's
1 in
like low,
piloting.
but then it kind of
But then
settles and you're like, you know
Yeah,
what?
hold on. Let me see what it adds.
It's-
It's
It's
endurance
like-
or intelligence.
All right. So
Vinegar, salt and vinegar
Or
it
chips?
says just
But
piloting
less.
I
education
don't like
for
salt
jumping a
and
course,
vinegar.
a jump course,
But this,
or piloting dexterity
This I
10
can get along with.
for landing in hostile
It's the same
planetary.
to me, but
with no
not
landing
as
pad.
potent.
It's not really hostile, but we do have no landing pad. So
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
can
guess it'd be
taste
Dex
the
then?
dill
Dex.
over the vinegar.
Okay.
So add dex plus my 1 on rank would be 8 exactly.
okay.
I love dill as a seasoning
Wow.
like anything.
On your beef.
And I still keep
What?
my 1 hero point.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. So you successfully land in Luna and deliver the goods and 4,000 credits.
Okay.
That was all in one day, I gather?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how long
About
does it
2
take to
days.
transfer? We got loading, and then the traversing, which I think was like an 8-hour process between the two, and then unloading. So 2 days seems about right. Maybe not too full, generally speaking, but close enough.
Okay. So it started off on 340. So then it brings up to 342 then.
340
the days
and
of the year.
341 would have
Yeah.
been the
Well, 340
the
was when all
transporting.
shenanigans
So-
happened, so yeah.
Okay, so then 341 and 342 is when we did all this transport.
Yeah.
343 be the next day, which will be the new, whatever he has planned for
Yes.
us. Whatever the fates have planned for us.
Oh, yes. Wonderful fates.
Are we sure
Th-
about
there is
that?
no
Are we transporting
person
something from
here.
Luna to Deimos then?
No, let's get it on the actual.
Okay.
Oh, we're not transporting goods anymore?
We just finished.
Sorry, I was dealing with a very important matter. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We had saw like
I'm not
Medical
saying that.
issues
Oh,
and like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Somewhat,
following that
yes,
week.
medically related.
Isn't there an option to like train on things in downtime? Or?
Well, we had XP.
Oh,
the
yeah,
XP. We have one XP. These are
Right.
only 2.
Right.
Because you're not that generous. So.
Right.
I did most of the work unloading and
That
loading.
was not a 2-point mission, though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a 1-point mission. I'm sorry, I have to agree with him. Like, that was...
I'm
Okay.
saying he wasn't right. I'm saying he wasn't generous.
So are we at Luna now? Is that
Yes.
We're at Luna? Okay. Do we get to look around?
Sure.
Excellent. I want to go explore with my robot. Does anybody remember what I named my robot?
I did not recall hearing that in the episode.
Okay.
Temporarily call him Roby.
I'm pretty sure I gave him a name.
Yep, I just said
just Rob.
temporarily. Rob.
Rob.
Okay, he is
Yeah.
Rob for right now because I forgot his name. But
Robot.
and I have robbed him of his true name, so we're just gonna call him Rob. His name is Rob Ott. I may change his name.
Yeah.
All right, Rob and
Rob.
I are gonna go explore Luna. Does Luna have any medical facilities?
Make a streetwise check.
Oh boy.
Should hope so. We just transported medical supplies.
Well, I kind of want to know where they're going. I do not have. Oh my goodness. 11. Oh, is it just streetwise, or did you want me to add something else?
Well, you always have to do a characteristic. The question-
Streetwise and
Social?
intelligence.
Okay, so 11 minus 3 plus 1 is 9.
Okay. You managed to find out that because the population of the entire moon is split in half between Luna and Deimos, they have to basically split all of their resources in half between medical centers and whoever happens to need more. And it's like them trying to exchange between the two and be like, oh, somebody died over here, somebody was born over here.
Oh goodness.
It has to be an even split. Everything must be.
Oh man. Could you imagine? You had one extra kid! No! This person must be deported!
Or cut the child in
Hurry,
half.
somebody! Make a child now!
Which is why the relationship between the two towns, between Armus and his girlfriend, was kind of like, oh, I don't know if we should do this, you know.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense why they would be so serious. Alright.
Why so serious?
But they do have a medical
Yes,
facility
yeah.
because
Each one
everything-
has supposed to be like very as similar as possible, so that one doesn't overdo the other.
Very good.
Is there a bar?
Yeah.
I'm going to the bar.
Okay.
What's our money again?
Credits.
Do I have any?
You should have had it written down up here.
Living
But you didn't.
No, I have it over here. I didn't know where to write it. I wrote it over here.
Nice job.
Are you
Your food
factoring in our
list.
living expenses then?
It's all on the ship.
Okay.
Got 100
Does everyone have
credits
the same living
here.
expenses then?
Who arm
Does
wrestle
everybody
me?
have the
Put your
same
100
living
down.
expenses
Let's
then?
have a bet.
If you're not on a ship, you can essentially pick different
Let's
levels.
see.
So when it
I'm
says
bored. I
50
haven't punched
50
anybody.
daily living expenses, that's
fights.
if I'm not on the ship.
Need something.
Gotcha.
An android
Maintain
approaches.
the lifestyle. you're used to.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so now what type of
No, you
mechanics
needed to
are
punch
those? 'Cause those are
something.
very,
All of them.
I didn't
You
go
cannot
find-
defeat me, human.
Probably not. But I'm stubborn.
The,
And I opened my mouth, didn't I?
lists on them.
Yes, you did.
Let's go. About to get my muscles ripped off. Medic!
She's already looking at our medical side.
All right.
Being punched, that's good.
Melee combat. I guess the only. Do you have any points in melee combat?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
watermelon's good too.
Oh, yes.
Let's roll off.
Oh. 11.
Also got 11.
Wow!
We're locked for like an hour. Do you give up? Do you give up?
I can do this all day.
I know, it's an
Intimidation roll,
android.
Reroll
Intimidation
after
roll.
Well, in
the
that
first...
case, then, would it be again, but instead of strength, to be endurance?
Yeah.
And
How do
whoever
you roll
loses that-
endurance? Just straight?
Yeah, just be that.
Straight?
Yeah. Well, not straight. It would be melee endurance then.
Melee endurance.
Okay.
Melee and endurance?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
the
there's no
3
specific
plus
Noise
listed
and
off.
skill plus characteristic. So
But I only rolled with the 3 on melee.
You didn't add your strength?
No.
oh,
Why
well,
would
that adds
you?
strength then too.
Well, then I won.
So 12.
Well, those stats aren't listed on here specifically. It's stamina and lifeblood, but I don't see. It's just this.
I just used the rank I have in melee. I didn't use strength. So if that's the case, then when have I won? I
Well,
would've
not
got
knowing
12.
exactly how much strength this android has.
You said 11. You called a number.
Yep.
So did you.
So
I did.
You said 11 first, and then I said,
But all I was told was melee combat. No one said and strength.
You always have to do a characteristic and a skill.
it's only because they aren't listed off here for the robot. Your opponent does not have an equivalent stat, so
Okay, so then what are we rolling exactly? Endurance?
just 2d6
And-
plus melee combat.
Okay,
Okay.
so
then
we're not
skill.
adding a characteristic.
I mean, in this case, you're not like.
Just, what are we rolling to break the
I would
tie?
assume that includes it, and they're not going to include all the stats to save you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Well,
saying that it has melee combat means he's like 0 but strength of 1, or what are the other?
Yeah, some combination.
Yeah, some combination. We do.
Okay, what are we rolling now? Just
Let's just do it again.
straight endurance or just melee combat straight?
Melee
Just
combat.
another strength check.
Bad.
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 How bad did you roll?
I got 10.
Yeah, you win.
Okay.
100 off.
Wow, that's a big bet.
Mark the loss of 100 credits.
No, that
No.
is her money, not ship's company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which, in the Facebook chat, there is the contract.
Okay.
You wrote a contract.
It's in the chat. It even got thumbs up by at least 1 or 2 people.
No, it's far enough back. I didn't
Chat,
scroll back
combat,
yet.
what? I missed it.
Yeah.
In the Facebook chat.
I'm not
group.
one of the thumbs up, am I?
don't know.
Don't believe.
Should hope so, not, since you don't remember that.
Feels being
No,
used by
with my
accident
memory,
when
I
was
very
trying to
well
read
could
it.
have read it.
No,
and
that was
thumbs up.
accepted.
I very well could have thumbs upped and read it and just don't remember.
I only got added to the group like 2 days ago.
Next, I'm on the
Yesterday.
table again. Let's do this.
The android uses the 100 credits to offer drinks on the house for everyone there. Except for him because he doesn't drink.
Oil.
Why is
He
he
bought
in a
himself
bar?
a can of oil.
Hold up, we need to investigate this android. What's it doing in a bar if it can't drink?
It works.
It's a bartender?
Or waiter.
And apparently also
Very good at arm
entertainment
wrestling.
in the
Yeah.
arm wrestling category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I was about to challenge, but
Your wife's the
drinks
one
were
who approved
offered,
it.
so
yes,
yeah,
that would make
I'm
sense.
gonna simmer down.
Okay.
I was just mad that I haven't punched anything. That was a long voyage, carrying all the medical supplies and nothing to punch, nothing to shoot.
Suppose we probably ask, where is everybody? So she went to
The
find medical
hospital,
supplies.
yeah.
Yeah, hospital. She went to a bar.
Mhm.
I feel like I probably would have followed her to the bar to make sure she didn't cause much issue.
I wanted to. just a little
I'm
bit.
aware, and I watched from a distance.
Well, you were still being healed during this time, right?
Well,
I thought he was finished.
Fourth, fifth day, whatever. Yeah, I guess you've been.
That's why, you know, if we do try to do the training first, but okay,
Yeah.
we're still in the still in that first week.
That's
Okay.
what you wanted to do instead
All
of
right,
yeah.
fine
yeah.
then. All right.
Simple.
Yeah, I like it.
So we haven't
I
gotten to
actually really like that.
when I actually made the score apparently.
But the fact that I
That'll
held
keep-
out,
it's more work
that
for
that
you,
arm wrestling went so
but
long, it had
ultimately
to
it'll
like
keep-
impress
it'll
a
keep
couple
the
people.
Which is
numbers
why you got your
simpler
drink.
for it, the group as a whole, and to the
But he
point
didn't
where
just give me a
it's so
drink.
much better.
Yeah.
Got the whole bar.
It's less work
Yeah.
than that I said.
I mean, the
everyone
rest,
has to
not
track
the
ammo and
android, like the
submit.
bar, like it's somebody
So I don't
would,
have to
like,
track costs. at
think
my
it
end.
was cool.
Yeah.
I held out.
I mean,
man.
in the end, you can. Maybe, let's
She
see.
lost to. She lost to.
Oh, she lost?
She did
Okay.
lose. Yeah.
Okay.
To the.
After tying with it for quite a minute, quite a spell, we held out.
That's pretty awesome.
She lost 100 credits. And
But
then
you know,
she got a.
my strength was there, but who can
Well,
keep up with the endurance?
You know what? Just think of it this way: you got a drink for 100 credits with entertainment of an arm wrestle.
Are you still on the ship?
I'm still on the ship.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
want to
still on the
leave
ship.
in case
Alright.
we have to
This is
take a
baby.
quick getaway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
Or in case the ship goes missing and everyone else left it. It's like,
Exactly.
You're on the ghost ship now. Okay. Apparently, I'm still on the ship healing.
Yeah, I'm hanging out on the ship.
Okay.
I'm still hanging
If
out
I eat on the ship, it's paid for.
There you go.
What Is our medical bay all equipped and good to go?
Did you use any materials?
I had to stop the bleeding, so I'm assuming I used some
The
materials.
only cargo we have along that lines is we have 200 panacea, so heals almost everything. I have nothing in ship's inventory for medical supplies or anything like that.
Okay.
Didn't we use one of the panacea for him?
Probably. It might be how I stopped the bleeding.
Might have been
I think
from
that's-
her own stock.
Possibly. I don't
You have-
actually. No, I don't have panacea. But that was on-
MD, if you could make either a
Striker.
striker, that's your character. You told me your nickname was MD.
Yeah, you don't have permission to nickname them. You don't even know what the MD stands for.
That's great.
So striker.
Striker.
With the
Oh
Y.
my goodness.
Of course it is.
Do we have a intercom unit on our?
Do you see a
Spaces.
Y, sir?
Sorry, it's an I. It'd be cooler with a Y, but it's an I.
I'm making it
That's
with a
on my
Y because I don't care.
humanoid
There you go.
Striker.
Um,
Either make investigation
Now
or
it's a Y.
Encased
or
armor
carousing.
says
Investigation or
common
carousing check while in the bar.
okay, never mind.
Your
type.
choice.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Um,
I got to go back and. I'm not exactly
I'm
sure.
bad
how
at
I killed
both,
him or
so
what I used.
I have
Well, I
nothing
stopped
for
the
those. So
bleeding.
negative what?
If you have no jack of all trades, it'd be -3, right?
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1.
This is your night, isn't it?
Absolutely.
One with your social, though, right?
Yeah, with your social.
What's your social?
0.
Okay, so
Ah,
one.
yeah.
I'm not.
You're not social. You just.
Nope.
Nope. You never figure out what's really going on.
Like, it's just
The drink. It's the drink. Yeah, obviously. You're just like,
Were there some specific pharmaceuticals you were wanting to get?
Well, I just realized that I have a job and I don't even know what supplies I have on the ship to make that job work. But apparently
yeah.
the ship has 100,
200.
200
Well,
panacea.
199 now.
I'm guessing it's now 199 because I would have used one probably to stop his bleeding.
Okay.
So-
Well, no, it's medicine, not bandages.
Oh.
I have no idea how I stopped his bleeding. So I
A dirty
have
rag.
I have come back to the ship
Mhm.
because apparently I've realized this. So we're. Are you at the
you
ship?
go out, you
Yeah.
see that,
Okay.
you learn a little about their culture. and
Learned
then
a little. Okay, so I MacGyvered something. I must have used like rags or something. I ripped
Yeah,
up
that
some
sounds
clothing
right.
or something. I don't know how I stopped the bleeding. MacGyvered that situation.
You need a new uniform.
But it really illustrated the need for some actual medical supplies on this ship. So I'm gonna need to go buy a few.
How much are you talking?
I don't actually know because I don't know how easily these people are going to part with medical supplies that we just brought over, seeing as everything has to be split equally. So whatever I buy here, I probably also need to make sure we buy an equal amount in Deimos.
Well, or they'll
You should have just
transport
held some
stuff
back onto the ship, making sure there was an uneven number we delivered.
Well, medical.
If I had
equipment-
thought of this before we left, but
Medical equipment is 50,000 base price per ton.
You buy everything in tons in this game.
Yeah.
I have to buy a
Wow.
ton of.
Yes.
I have to buy
Really?
a ton of medical
Okay,
supplies.
that's if we're is a trade good.
Well, I mean, she was wanting to trade though with the medical facility.
We do not have that in money. Your
No,
life
but-
is not in the budget.
She's asking for a hospital's worth of.
Right. Well, I'm thinking that I need to buy some bandages and some antiseptics. So I can go talk to them and get the pricing for that and come back to you.
Since it's a small purchase, yeah, no votes are needed, so
Okay. Do I have a budget limit, or I just need to come back and tell you how much I need?
well, currently with the most recent thing, we have an account balance of 7,000 for the ship. So, looking at this crew, you might want to plan for at least 1,000.
Okay.
Or up to 1,000.
All right. I will.
Anything over that, and the group will have to vote.
Okay. So hopefully I don't need to spend that much, but we'll see.
Bring
Alright.
back receipts, or it's your own money.
Do you want medical equipment? Because I've got 30,000 banked right now. That I can.
I'm at level 1, so medicine. So
Yeah.
I'm really only qualified to slap on Band-Aids.
Okay.
That is the extent of my medical.
How much for the Hello Kitty Band-Aids?
So I'll get some bandages. I'll get some antiseptic so that
This
you
man
know.
needs brain surgery. Slap.
Put a Band-Aid over it. No one will know. There's gray matter coming out. Bigger Band-Aid.
Find the Band-Aids that are gray!
His road is sticking out! Just bigger Band-Aid!
Oh,
Or you know what? More Band-Aid.
maybe we will get some casting material and some splints. All right. Okay.
Any idea
so,
how to price such materials?
well, I'm gonna go back to the medical facility to see if they can spare a small amount of these, and or being willing to perhaps transport some medical supplies back to Deimos.
Okay, there's the medkit. Medkits are standard issue in all survival kits and can be found in the ship's locker across known space. They contain all the necessary equipment and compounds to deal with minor trauma and easily treatable emergencies. Medkit is required to treat minor wounds.
Oh, excellent! Now we know how I stopped the bleeding.
There
But
you
that
go.
med kit was used up.
Medkits are tech level 8, cost 100 credits.
Okay, so I guess I just need to pick up a few med kits.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm there.
Probably 6 of them at least.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Make it 10.
We can buy more later.
You want me to go all the way up to the end of my budget?
Well, theoretically, we'll be.
I mean, how budget works, if you don't spend it all, you don't get it the same amount again.
Okay.
The
Well,
question
so
is, what else do we also need to buy with that?
so I
money,
guess the
but-
first question is, can they spare 10 med kits?
They can spare 6.
They can spare 6.
What budget?
Okay.
You're getting paid?
I'm using the ship's money for it.
Oh.
She is not getting paid.
I'm not getting paid. No, I'm using ship's money. Okay, they can. And so 100 credits each.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I don't
Not
have to
that I'm
roll
there,
anything. I don't have to negotiate. I don't have to.
Well,
I don't have to fight.
it'll be 150 each unless you use, say, what would be liaison, leadership,
Well, it'd be more like admin or
admin.
yeah.
Admin and social,
Admin and social. Yeah.
which doesn't matter because I have 0 in both of those. So.
But zero's best one than
That is a 3, so I guess it is 150 each. So,
They really like to rake us over the coals.
Well, I mean, they have to make a profit.
right.
Yeah. Well,
They can't just sell it at cost.
I thought 100 is
No.
standard cost to
You've
us.
already had 2 bags.
Water, if you want one.
She already had water.
Thank you. So,
How's our fuel reserves doing on our ship?
Free. I love fuel.
Fuel's free.
For this
Well-
ship, it is.
Okay.
We just scoop it out of an atmosphere.
Yes, but do we have to occasionally go and scoop it out?
That is a pilot question.
What's up?
That's the convenient thing
We
about.
are gonna die. We are gonna run out of gas and die.
Because the pilot doesn't know what up is.
So apparently fuel is free, but we have to go collect it.
Okay, gotcha.
How are we
Alright.
doing on our reserves?
Don't fly into the gas giant trying to collect the fuel.
When do we need to get more? That would be for you to decide.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, okay, when we got into the solar system, obviously there is a gas giant here.
Yes.
Did we refuel before we landed on the planet?
Yes.
Okay, so the tank is full. We're good for a jump.
Okay.
How many jumps can you do on a... Well, it depends on how far you're going, I'm assuming.
I thought it depended on how much
So
strength you
900
had in your
for
legs.
your med kits.
Yes.
900 for
Okay,
minutes.
so I come back.
For
Sorry,
six.
I was writing that down in my log, and I was come back. All right, I have 6 med kits. I was not able to negotiate a lower price, so they raked me over the coals, and it was 150 each. So 900 credits, 6 med kits.
Okay.
I'm still under budget. So, but now I can slap more Band-Aids on people.
That's a plus.
That is a plus. All right.
Alright,
You, of
any
course,
more-
have the receipt, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So wait, you said we fill it up before coming here,
Yeah.
and then
Right here.
we're good for another jump from here to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. So, yeah, it takes 40 tons of fuel, and we do have a fuel processor, which does 10 tons of fuel per day.
10 tons per day.
Yeah.
So
So
it
basically,
can-
it takes 4 days for it to refuel.
I'll write that down.
That opens more questions than I really want to.
40-ton capacity, 10 tons per day.
Yeah. Is
All right.
that-
I'll say we're on, I guess, day 6. And by this point, you would have healed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, get out of this bed.
So 2 days after running out of gas.
You're not cat in tight pants anymore, you're cat in
We had the
sleeping
initial
pants.
day of what happened last time, and then you had the trade took 3 days.
Well, the fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 different drives essentially, right? There's the maneuvering drive, and then there's the jump drive. The maneuvering drive uses a fusion reactor, and it's basically like not really infinite fuel, but like it basically doesn't need to be rejiggered until for a whole year. So we're good on that. It's the jump drive that uses the hydrogen fuel from the gas giant.
So once a year we have to plug in our ship and charge it back up. And we have a hybrid.
Or change the nuclear reactor, whatever it is. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
a hybrid.
Yeah.
So
You
So-
have like impulse drive and warp drive.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, just to be clear, it's 40 tons. Is that 40 tons before processed or after processed or both?
40 tons in the tank, processed. Well, it could be either processed or unprocessed. Obviously, we want it to be processed. Otherwise, we take a
Okay.
negative to the jump,
Gotcha.
and we could.
The whole point
Not
is
make
your
the
ship
jump.
has a processor there, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's like if you can store, typically a tank can only store one type of material without it mixing. So if it's, if you collect 40 of the unprocessed and you have to process it, you got to put that process somewhere else. If this is a tank that has a moving middle piece that can allow you to expand and decrease as it goes, I
We're
guess that
talking
works.
faster than light travel. Let's just not question the science to that level.
Yep,
let's just not. Okay.
I'm okay with it. We can go with it.
It works. Hey.
There's
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So also we have a Model 1 computer, but it's an advanced computer. So even though it's relatively low on sensors, it's we can do jump 2, so we can go out 2 parsecs.
Okay.
So, are we traveling somewhere else? Are we going? Are we leaving?
Now I'm finally out of bed.
Yes. As you travel the streets, you see a young kid holding up newspapers and saying, "Get your free newspaper!
Free newspaper?
Ain't
Yep,
nothing
first
in
one's
this
free,
world
the next one's
free.
10 credits."
Oh, Price is Right. Okay.
First page is free, is what he means to say. Yeah, next page is 10 credits.
You have to create an account to read the next page.
Yes.
DLC newspaper.
They give you the headline, and it's like,
All these
yeah,
ads.
exactly, like the New York Times. You get to see the headline, maybe a couple of things, and pay for a subscription to see the rest of it.
Right.
Or not.
So, you have a newspaper. I'm back at the ship. So,
What does the newspaper say?
It is called the Lodestar Bulletin.
Okay.
And the main writer goes by the name Harry Watchdog.
Harry Watchdog.
Mhm.
I'm assuming this is like a pseudonym.
Ladder, he's just really fuzzy.
He could. I mean, ironically, he's bald.
Are you reading it or what?
I'll read it.
Okay.
What does it say?
Mm.
I think it's being presented to me for free. I'll probably
Yes.
take advantage of this.
Yes. It seems to have conspiracy theory style writing to it of various things that at least it seems like Darkseid allows him to print these materials, but basically makes it look more like a tabloid than a legitimate paper. And so it's like nobody takes these seriously. Even though what he says could be, real. It's downplayed.
It seems outrageous.
It seems outrageous, downplayed to the point where it's like, oh, exaggerated and yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a particular article then that's catching my eye, or?
Yeah. He believes that Darkseid is being run by powerful AI that's housed in the mountains, and it's basically a request to find him in Luna, find him at the Lodestar Bulletin location. So they're being printing establishment.
Okay.
Yeah, and join them. He's like, join me on the journey of a lifetime for 5,000 credits. Help me expose the dangers of Darkseid.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll walk back to the ship then.
So they're gonna pay us 5,000 credits?
Yes.
I gotta walk back to the ship and give this up. Okay, this is not a bleeding heart, save somebody's life adventure. This is a paying gig.
From a
Questionable source.
from a conspiracy theorist.
He's offering money.
I mean, can you say catfish? I mean, he's offering money, sure, but I mean, is there any proof that the money actually exists? Is there any proof that this person exists?
They wrote the newspaper, right?
Something wrote the newspaper. That doesn't mean that there is a person with money.
I mean, if it's being an AI-generated newspaper that's being produced, I think it's even more of a thing to question.
We have just gone down the QAnon rabbit hole. Is the conspiracy theorist newspaper a conspiracy theory in its own?
Okay, well, I for one am thoroughly disinterested in pursuing this. I think it's just a rabbit hole, and
I don't think there are any rabbits on this moon.
Credits are credits. Let's go.
Wandering into the ship,
Maybe I'll even
smelling
get
of
to kill
alcohol.
somebody.
What rabbit hole?
This one.
Blah 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 blah.
I
I didn't know you could read.
Money and adventure. Let's go. I read when I have to.
she reads when she's bored. She reads to find out what she can go kill.
All I see is money and adventure. Sounds better than let's
tell me if I gotta fly you
transfer
guys
some
somewhere, I'll fly
band-aids
you
to
guys
one
somewhere.
place.
All right. So
You'll have to go to the actual Lodestar Bulletin for the details.
Okay, so it's in the city still.
Yeah.
All right. You
I'll
want to take the
join
truck?
Yeah.
Are you
Sure.
going with him?
Are we all going? I'll go.
I figure some of us do need to stay with the ship, so
I'm staying behind with the ship.
I'm
while the
staying.
rest
I'm staying with you.
It sounds like wherever it is that we're going could end up having, it's outside the city, so we could take the ship out there. We'll figure out where it is. All right.
I'll stay behind.
So who's coming with me then?
I'll go with you.
I'll come along.
All right.
Heck
And you're
yeah.
one, adventure. Okay. You two are saying, okay.
Someone has to make sure you don't play with the plastic explosives in there.
The what? What?
Let's go!
My crew. All right. So, who's driving the truck?
He did such a stellar job.
I have a 0 in driving. I can drive.
We all
Drive.
have at least 0.
Roll
Okay.
driving and dexterity.
See here, driving,
Do you
dexterity.
have to trigger plastic explosives?
Yes.
I got a
They don't.
6.
It's not like a pop-it that when you throw it on something it explodes.
I'll say it's good enough.
It'd be so much cooler if it did.
You know,
I'm not doing any special driving maneuvers.
No. You're just.
It just maybe took a little longer to get there.
You took a few extra turns, and you didn't.
Maybe almost hit a pedestrian or two.
Eventually, you'll find your way to the Lodestar Bulletin building.
How does it look?
Fairly mid-size, mid-range, kind of average.
Kept up? And
Kept up, yeah,
upbeat?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, it's not run down.
No,
Okay.
you go inside and you see just a whole, there's about a dozen people in this newsroom, the various cubicles and phone calls and people typing away at various terminals and not stop the presses, but kind of thing of just like, we're working on some, people just following various stories.
Yeah.
And so the chief or whatever walks up and says, "What do you want?"
Hear about this story here?
Everyone just starts laughing at you hysterically. It's like, you believe that crazy guy? Oh, come on.
For 5,000 credits, I'll believe.
He points to a door in the back corner. It's like, that leads to the basement. That's where we leave our hairy watchdog. Good luck.
Okay. Okay, here's a question though. Does he have the money? Do you give him a stipend, in order to do this kind of stuff?
He gets paid, but that's probably his entire year's salary.
Wow. You guys don't pay well.
Not him.
Writers, but okay.
He admits it's just like, we have to have the option of free speech. Whether people believe or care is another thing, but we let him say whatever he wants, because,
You have him on the front page. Obviously, you enjoy him enough.
Because that's how tabloids work. You get the crazy people on the front, and the real stories are on the inside.
Not really sure that's how tabloids work.
While he's arguing, I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay. It's very dimly lit. It's like other sections are clean.
I have low light
and fancy.
optics.
Okay.
I have a cybernetic eye. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And you might see a rat or two crawling around. It's like it's completely basement unkept.
Can I throw a dagger at a rat?
Yeah. Dex and I guess melee.
Or unarmed.
Would it be my attack with a dagger?
Whatever your attack dagger is, yeah, I don't know.
What's a TL?
That's
Tech
tech
level.
level. That's
Oh,
not-
so that's
unlimited,
not
yeah.
what you add.
No.
So
No,
melee, I guess.
melee
Yeah.
combat is the only one.
Melee
Melee
combat
and dex.
plus
Dex because you're
dexterity.
throwing it.
So I got 10.
You pin it to the wall.
Awesome. I'm gonna go over and just grab my dagger and just walk with it.
Okay.
Up your deck.
Where's this hairy dog?
Harry does.
Is there a hairy dog down here or what?
But your 1d6
Right.
is how much
Feed him?
damage you do to the rat.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I can roll damage on the rat.
Yeah,
3.
it's dead.
Yeah.
Good,
If
good.
you roll a 1, it's like still squeaking on the blade.
Which
I chopped its tail off. It went running. Ooh, free rat tail.
You're like, I'm gonna add that to my Lucky Charms.
Just tails of creatures.
Where
not
is
necessarily
he?
She
Hairy
opens a
dog.
jacket.
He's down here.
Yeah, you walk down the stairs and you see like a dimly lit.
Let me tell you a tale.
So far, we've seen the limit, we've seen the rats. We've
I'll
Yeah,
killed
share a
there's
tale
a couple
with
of
you.
like what are considered at least ancient terminals, and he has some equipment, like practically a typewriter. Like everything else up above is more high tech, and his is just like, oh, you're finally here. Oh, you finally found a message.
It was on the front page.
My
That's what I said.
question.
Ooh, this is
You
a snake.
say
That's just a tall
adventure.
tale.
I say, can I punch something?
He holds up the stack of the 5,000 credits. Oh, you have a ship, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
it-
go. Where are we going?
yeah.
Let's go. Come on, dude. Let's go.
Let's see.
Captain was the one that wanted us to come here, so I'm sure he's on board. Let's go. Where are we
It's
going?
inside of a mountain, 2,000 kilometers northeast of here.
Sweet. We have an excellent pilot.
The best.
I'm like, come on. What do you need? Grab your stuff. I'll help you carry it. Let's go.
Oh, just you guys. You got weapons, right?
Hold
What do
up
we
the
need
dagger.
weapons for in this?
We're
Yeah.
breaking into this place. We're gonna figure out what's really going on. They won't tell me, but you can know.
Have you seen anything?
I'm
over there?
gonna need to see half up front for our account.
He's already holding the
He's
fool
holding
up
it.
front.
Yes, but I'm gonna need it.
Is he handing it over?
Roll a persuasion. There's no persuasion.
Admin?
Admin, yeah, admin.
No, I'll do intimidation.
Admin
Got
and
plus
social,
2 on
I think.
intimidation.
Admin and social.
Board builder,
Admin and
negotiating.
social.
Looking at my rat.
That was so close to being
Yes.
a 6.
Well, it is 6.
Oh, it is, okay.
Total.
Oh.
No.
That's a.
Alright, a quarter.
Roll again.
There we go. 11.
All right, you get a quarter of it.
Okay.
1250.
12.50.
Do you have your own spacesuit or
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
When he says that makes me think he's just gonna walk right.
I know!
Look at his face.
Yeah, I'll be
He's like,
fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'm sure I don't need it.
It's like
Well,
covered
hey,
in-
we got $12.50 for free.
It's a spacesuit that happens to be covered in aluminum foil. He's like, oh, I can't let the messages get inside.
He still dies when we get $12.50. He did nothing.
This wasn't a friend of yours, right?
Billy! He was biting me in my sleep. Thanks.
All right. Let's go. Bring the money.
Billy Biter.
Okay. We'll take you back to our ship. It's the Normandy.
All right, great.
All right, let's go.
Yeah!
Start walking.
We start walking.
Back to the truck. Truck goes back to the ship.
I mean, he's currently carrying the rest. If you wanted to try to just like swipe it from him and just walk away.
Not in town.
Oh, okay.
Let's get him on the ship first.
Drop his body somewhere. No.
Don't you need to roll to get back to the ship?
Nah, we're not doing driving maneuver. I mean, if you want, I can roll again.
Yeah, it's an even greater distance of. Oh, you're gonna have to. Well, yeah,
Drive
driving and then
back to the
piloting.
ship. Yeah.
You may wanna-
Snake eyes.
Oh no!
You can't even.
Can't make it back
My
to the ship.
pickup truck, not the ship's.
Oh my word.
Why are you
Harry's
driving
sitting in the front and it's like, here, let me go! Ah!
Does he? But he doesn't know where the Normandy is.
No, but he's better at driving.
Okay.
Take a left. Take another left. Take a right.
Yeah, yeah. Never been in a car before. Yeah.
I thought you said you were better at driving.
I think I am.
I think he should roll
What?
for driving.
Oh my.
Yes, he did.
Printed consistently.
He got an 11.
He is better at driving.
Okay.
So somebody else is just going to have to point the way because he doesn't know exactly where to go, but he's at least able to keep control of things.
Okay.
Kyle, you're gonna have to
Oh.
navigate him or.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay. Cool. We're back at the ship.
Yep.
So what's going on, guys? I see you brought a friend with you.
Cool. So much stuff. Weapons, guns. Yes, we need them all. We're going to take this place down.
We need you to fly us someplace. About
Someplace.
2,000 kilometers northeast of us. To
He points to the map. That big mountain there.
Something remote with a
Well, there's
1 meter by 2 meter by 2 meter
there you
indent
go.
in the
with
ground.
Let's see.
Flying the crew 2,000 meters northeast.
Kilometers.
Kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
Captain.
So this one's lunar, right? Right in the middle?
Yes.
2,000
I
kilometers
had it
northeast.
described in there.
Yes.
Inside a mountain.
Do not fly the ship inside a mountain.
No? I mean, I can get you right there.
You can get the
you're
outside.
here. You need to go right there. That's the mountain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Captain,
Yes.
a word. No, you're the pilot. Captain, a
Oh.
word, please.
I could be the...
Yeah.
At this point, I might wish you were.
I can be the captain. Land ho!
Harry, stop. Stop.
Can we put him in a low berth?
I was thinking about drugging him, yeah.
We don't have any, paralysis or anything. We don't have that on the ship. So.
Yeah. It's
We have
technology.
low berths, which is cryopods.
So I'm glad to see that the person and the money is real, Captain, but his state of mind leaves much to be questioned. I vote we just maybe knock him out and do this whole moon a favor.
We could, okay. We could at least go there, and we can tell him then, once we go there, we don't see anything. Like, there's nothing to be seen. You know, there's no entrances or any of that.
You are correct, Captain. However, I'm
Come,
going
come.
to point out that we just did a job for Darkseid, and it would not be in our best interest to anger them. But
I mean, there's nothing there then, yeah.
there may, but what if there is something there, and then our hairy crazy fellow is
It's Watchdog. Harry Watchdog!
He's not listening. We're in private. This is a private conversation. A, B, see you later.
Okay. I heard that before.
So, just saying, Captain.
Probably discussing this in the medical room that has soundproof doors.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to hear the screaming in there.
No.
HIPAA, no, it's the screaming. That's what we try to keep in. Not private medical information, no. So, I just think that maybe we should consider carefully the ramifications of this decision.
Sure. Yeah.
I see you considering it, but I think you missed the word carefully.
Oh. And again, he has the money. It shouldn't take much for us to be able to go there. Our sensors are only so good. Yeah.
All right, Captain.
Or, if there is somebody there, we could, make an agreement with them, maybe saying, hey, we found your place. That's amazing. Maybe we can do a personal job for you, since you're in charge.
Playing both sides, I see.
Alright, here we go. Yes, strapped in, ready to go, ready to fly.
I guess our
how many
confab
guys
is
do you think
over
is in
and
there?
we're going.
How many you think I could hit?
Probably 50.
Snake eyes.
Pretend to die.
But that's a 5 with my add-ons and this still doesn't work yet.
We're going down. Come on, Harry. You can drive this, can't you?
I can't drive anything!
Whoa. Does somebody else have pilot?
Wait, hold on. I got my point of inspiration.
Yes. Your
I
hero
thought you
point.
used that.
No,
No, he
because
ended up- He didn't add his bottle letters earlier, probably, so he didn't use it.
I've got piloting 0.
I still.
Oh, I go from 5 to a whopping 12.
Woo!
Okay.
That's a lot more success.
Ah, there we go. Slipped a gear.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Forgot to take the parking brake off.
Okay, so we're on our way.
Yeah.
On the way.
Does anything happen on the way there?
It's 200 kilometers. What can happen on a moon?
2,000.
2,000.
2,000. It's 2,000 kilometers. What can happen on a moon?
I don't know.
What can possibly go wrong?
Is there a lunar storm?
Meteor shower?
Why are you guys wishing for
Things,
things?
Nothing happens on the way there,
Are we
right?
there? We're there!
Sure,
Hey!
it's a mountain.
We travel interstellar different distances. This is nothing. This is like going down to dots.
Cleaning my support laser. It's okay, baby.
Lure your support laser. It's like your support dog.
Emotional support laser.
Yes, exactly.
It is, okay? It's gotten me through some tough times.
Captain, I'd like to bring on another crew member. I really need a therapist.
A Vulcan therapist, yeah.
Harry opens up a briefcase. I've got, tinfoil hats for everybody. Where are the tinfoil hats?
I had mine implanted last week.
How about we scan before we start dressing things up and...
I'm totally wearing a tinfoil hat for this little dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is it? Computers education for scanning, or?
Well, I should do the scanning.
Probably.
If that's computers and education, that should be me.
Yeah, she's got 4
I've got
computers.
4 in computers.
So where did I set? Am I still just like in mid-air?
Clearly,
What's
you've
going
been
on?
used to
Yeah,
epic
you're just like
Hovering.
hovering, yeah.
Okay.
I am very underutilized here, but
So yeah, with our ship computer, we have a DM -2.
what?
-2 to your roll because our computer is so great.
Okay, well that takes it from a 14 to a 12.
Okay.
So I can MacGyver a lot of things.
We're running on Windows ME.
It's built for jumps. It's not built for a sensor. So
Alright, it's a 12. I'll take the -2.
There does seem to be a false wall along the base of this mountain. Perhaps some sort of steel door behind it.
Well, Captain, sensors are showing that there appears to be a false wall behind the bottom of the mountain, potentially indicating some sort of structure behind it or underneath it.
Door?
Wall.
Is there a door?
My
wall.
sensors see a wall.
Okay.
I can take it out.
Do we really want to go in blasting?
Yes.
Okay.
It worked so well last time.
I mean,
You really want to go in blasting?
maybe our
Yes.
esteemed friend
Do you have any ideas how to integrate secretly?
There's got to be some sort of hidden panel or some sort of secret thing to hack or something. I don't know. You know, they got to have a way to get into their secret base, don't they?
I would like to take a moment to use my psionic ability, so I'm going to use a point, and that's life detection. I can detect life within 20 meters.
Are you out of the ship?
Do I have to be
20
out of the
meters.
ship to use
60
it?
feet.
Well, then I'm going to do that first before.
Oh,
So
we're
we're
out.
landing
We
next
are
to the secret
out.
base.
We are.
We're
Yes.
next to the secret base. I have done some
Yes.
scanning.
You're staying in a ship.
I'm staying in the ship. I need to land though.
Yes.
Next
That's
to
like a dream.
Yeah,
Hey, look, we
it's an
scan.
issue to
Pop,
land.
we're outside
Land-
next to it.
land
Pop,
next to
we're
the
over here.
secret.
Pop,
Yes.
we're over.
Okay, I guess, are we standing outside the ship at this point?
Did we land the ship?
We didn't we land the
Yeah,
ship? Yeah,
he
we
said
landed.
we land the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We're getting out of the ship. We need to land it. Yeah.
okay.
I'm not jumping
Alright.
out. Even on the
I
moon.
guess I better write.
Can I carve "I was here" with one of my daggers into the side of the rock?
Just I was here,
Yeah.
or Stryker
Okay.
was here.
No, I was here.
Okay.
People will know, right?
All right, roll. See, I guess strength and melee weapons.
Well,
Okay, your hand goes through the mountain and seems to scratch something you can't see.
guys, there's something wrong with this rock.
That appears to be a hologram.
Take
of
my
some
other
sorts.
hand and like feel around.
It's a solid cold metal.
If I walk down 5 feet, can I find a regular rock to carve "I was here" into?
She just really wanted to go to the rock. She didn't want to find the door or the wall.
Okay.
I'm walking.
You walk
How
away
far,
and you find
how
you
far
find
away?
actual,
Like,
you've within
Did I
like
find-
10 feet away. You managed to like finally find some rock, the actual rock on the outside. Yeah.
okay.
What's the tech
I
level
let
of
them
this
know
door?
about it, but yeah,
We
I'm
have
back
not
to
found a door
carving.
yet. It's a wall.
Okay.
There's.
The second wall.
You can investigate what I just found. I'm carving.
How
Well, I
deep
know
does
you're
our
carving.
hands
I'm-
go in?
I'm
Can we go
taking a
through
minute
it
to
with
use
our
that
head?
psionic point, though.
If you stick your head in, you like face to face with this like steel metal.
Okay.
All you see is black, because it's a wall.
Okay.
So, I am using a point of psionics though to do a detect life.
Okay.
So it's within a 20-meter radius of where I am. So do I detect any life?
Not that you already don't already know of.
Okay.
You detect no intelligent life.
That's beginning to be how it
I know
feels.
the
Okay.
Do I manage to carve it into the rock?
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll to feel around for I'm going to start running my hand along the wall to see if I can find like a
A panel.
panel or a pad or something.
Or doorknob.
Intelligence computers.
Intelligence and computing.
While she's doing that, now that I've finished my goal of writing "I was here," can I use my infrared vision to find anything that was warmed up? Because typically electrical panels run warmer than nearby things. Just looking at the side of the mountain, do I see any heat coming from any specific places?
Where you were carving, at
Yeah,
least initially when your hand went through,
yeah.
there's like a heat signature around the it's large enough to be a wall, but it's a large door for deliveries and whatnot.
So there is a door.
It's a door. It's a wall sized door.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, you managed to find a one of the panels,
Okay.
and at least this one you manage to deactivate this whatever
The holographic
holographic
image?
field. Yeah, so you
Okay.
can fully see the door now.
Excellent. Okay. So it is a door we're looking at, not just a wall, it's a door.
Yes,
Harry
but it's
has
large
something to say
enough
about
for
that.
like large groups of vehicles and things to deliver backup.
So
Yeah.
like a
Well, he's
cargo
truck height.
door? Or
Cargo door, yeah.
Yeah.
Cargo door, yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
now that it. Sorry.
Or
I was
a
gonna
hangar
say, I'll
door.
come out of the ship and be like, hey guys, I can get us in there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
Quiet with the welder, or not quiet?
I think we want to go quiet. I know she doesn't, but
If we weld it, that means you can't shut it, and if there's any atmosphere on the other side, we're gonna want that atmosphere.
We have spacesuits.
Yes.
They might. If not, it's going to make the combat easier.
Okay.
Are we anticipating combat?
You're also assuming that they don't have a fail-safe measure in place that would seal that off immediately.
You're assuming they're not androids.
But regardless, like, shouldn't we at least try a control panel or something like that to hack in, as opposed to blunt force?
Sure, if you want to take your time.
Do you want me to shoot it? I can shoot the control
No.
panel.
No,
That's
I don't
what they
want
do in the cool movies, man. And the
Star
door
Wars,
always
yeah.
opens.
Again,
Hacking.
I'm going to point out to you that if we could be putting ourselves on the wrong side of, a conflict that we don't need to be in the middle of, and
I bang on the door. Bang! 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 Anyone home?
at least we're not being destructive.
disruptive, yes.
Disruptive,
Destructive,
yes, destructive
no.
now. Not that you dented the door with that.
I gave her 5 minutes at the panel, okay? So
I got
she
the
just-
holographic image down. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
Do I see a secondary panel that appears to be controlling the wall?
Does anyone
You
answer
see
the
a
door?
speaker also along the panel that suddenly emits the words, "Leave now or we will open fire."
Captain?
How did
That
you
is
wrap
still the
fire?
ship.
They wrap it up like a president? They're gonna-
I sure more question, how did the speaker make a noise when it's in the vacuum of space right now? We're in spacesuits.
Okay, it is distributed among your spacesuits.
Yes, and the speaker
The speaker
It
intercom,
was
yes.
conducted through the ground.
Okay, wow.
Look, we're just trying to settle our hairy dog down, okay? Like, can you at least, like, come out and talk for 2 minutes?
Yeah, he runs out with his, tinfoil hat and this tinfoil suit. It's a proper suit. He just wraps it on top of in tinfoil to keep all the messages out. So he doesn't hear this noise.
It works.
I have the message.
God, you
Did
ever
I
try to-
hear? Did I hear the message?
No. So neither of you have any idea.
I have no idea.
Are just like,
I'm just like, I guess
finally
nobody's
open the
home,
door.
guys.
Let's open the door.
I'm like, I guess nobody's home.
Harry, they said we need to leave.
I didn't hear anything.
Yes,
Yes.
because you're blocking it with your tinfoil. As much as I enjoy combat, I'm not inclined to get into a combat where I don't know the odds. So, tell you what, keep the rest of the money. We'll take you back. Eh?
That does seem fair to us.
But the conspiracy.
We
Are
don't
you
know what
sure
they're
it's a
doing in there.
conspiracy? We know something's happening there, but man, unless you've got a way to get in there and bypass being fired at, probably not a great solution, buddy.
Also, it's our own business practices, maybe.
Also, I marked the spot.
We didn't need to know about your, movements.
He's the
Where
hair dog.
carved into the wall.
Would it be admin to try to convince him social? To try to convince him to give this up?
I'll intimidate him.
Wait, how do you?
Intimidate social.
Intimidate? Alright.
Or it could be liaison, negotiate diplomacy in a myriad of social situations. But yeah.
I have a 9 to intimidate.
Okay.
And does that break through the crazy?
No.
I was gonna say, like, he's pretty dogmatic here. You're like,
Well, he's Watchdog, yeah.
yes, well,
Somebody else want to be more gentle in their convincing?
Harry, we've gotten you here. We fulfilled our part of the deal. Pay us, we'll leave. You can have your fun.
Alright, admin social.
9, 10, 11.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Here!
Take the money. On the ship!
Alright. Good luck, Harry.
Alright, as you take off,
Tinfoil.
you notice that he's still trying to mess with the panel, and 2 laser turrets show up, and immediately just fire on him.
Does the tinfoil reflect the laser?
Yes!
That was so good! Tell me it did! Tell me as we're leaving, we're seeing the tinfoil, like the rays are coming, we're like, wait a minute. He's using really special tinfoil that we're like, wait a minute. Maybe we should.
I mean, there is armor specifically to work against lasers, so it could actually have been that, maybe.
It does bounce off of him,
Oh, wow.
but
Well,
he,
he can't do anything
no, he
either.
literally is trying and just he can't open that door.
There is reflector
so-
armor.
He just kind of stands there dejected while he's still being fired upon. Pew, 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 pew.
This
There
is the
requires
battle
protection
that-
only against lasers. He made his own type of reflective armor, apparently.
And over the intercom, you hear, he doesn't hear, because he's still there. Please leave.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
Yes.
He's not part of us.
No, they're talking to
That's
him,
true.
although
Oh, yeah.
we're gone.
Let's just keep recording this, though, with the ship's cameras. Because maybe we can sell it to the newspapers. And
Local man tries to get into.
Like, he was
Can
right.
I roll to
We
see if
don't
we got
know
a
about
camera
what
shot of
exactly.
this?
Sure.
The old man yells at Mountain.
Mountain yelled back.
Old
Do
man
not
didn't-
touch the mountain.
Old man didn't hear.
Education, okay? Education and computer?
Sure.
Amazing uses
Okay.
of tinfoil.
Um,
We did not know about.
Of course.
13.
You managed to make a full recording.
Sell it for another
We're
500
gonna take
credits.
this back
There
to
you
the
go.
newspaper.
Yeah.
We need, hold on, before we do, we should invest in, like, the local tinfoil market. We're gonna make a
Hold on.
killing.
So,
How did it
let me
work?
roll to fly us back to the other side of the city.
Yeah.
to
Oh
the
yeah, you do
newspaper.
need to.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
I think you're out of points at the hero
Yeah.
points, so
Can't we just
9.
there.
call them?
Yeah, no,
I mean-
we reach out to them without, landing
Or driving?
or driving, and then beam them the
No, we can.
the data file, video file.
Email to him, yeah.
Okay, well then I will. I can.
I know things will advance by that point, but emailing a video file is not proper. You can't even. It's too big of a file.
Yes,
Email
but
to
we're in the
support.
future, so we stop
Yeah, but
using.
the video files will get larger too.
Not necessarily. And
The encryption
also-
of, the compression of it, there you go.
Yeah,
Curtis.
Compression equals loss of data.
but the decompression may be improved. Will you stop
Decompression helps
applying
my
current
back.
day technology, futuristic technology? Stop. All right. Do I need to roll
You wanna
something to
fight that?
contact the newspaper to see if they want to buy this?
Say liaison and social,
Okay.
along with give them your byline for a bonus.
Okay. Byline for. Oh, so you want me to say the byline
Yes.
first?
Yes.
Okay. This is Kiki from the ship Normandy. I thought you might be interested to know that your little hairy watchdog apparently found something really funny and interesting. Would you like to see him getting zapped a million times by a strange mountain that could be anywhere, but we don't know where? 7 plus, what was it? Liaison? 8.
Yes.
We don't know where.
8.
We do know where. It's just that, we don't necessarily want to tell them.
Exactly. 8.
500 credits.
500? This is hilarious material. And you have a
Hey,
full
shut up.
video to
Take
pull
it.
from.
Take it. Take it.
He's protecting himself with
We already got
tinfoil.
5,000 just for dropping that dude off over
His,
there.
his little
Let's
tinfoil
book it
suit
outta here.
actually worked. Come on.
Fine. I'll send it to them for 500. Cheapskate.
I
Send
guess
them
you
a
have 500
copy
then.
of it.
Yeah.
What?
a copy.
And then
Oh,
sell the
I
other
will-
copy somewhere
Of
else.
course I'm gonna send them a copy. I can't just, I'm not gonna delete it off of our drive. I need to watch that every once in a while to feel better about myself.
I kind of like that little psycho.
Especially when next time I look at the captain and be like, do you remember when I said this was a bad idea?
And he'll
And
respond.
we pulled out when
5,500 credits for a bad idea is a pretty good day.
and nobody got shot in the chest except for him. And he asked for it, so
And he didn't
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
He didn't die.
Hurt, yeah.
No one got hurt. Someone got shot, but nobody got hurt.
Alright, well it's 500 extra
I
credits for a
didn't
copy of
punch
the
anybody,
video.
but I got to carve it some rock.
yeah.
I did get to kill a rat.
Mm,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay, so
I guess you add that to your report next time of
It's
killing a
already
rat.
in
Yeah, all right. Cool.
Yeah.
Nearly doubled our credits.
All right. So I feel like we can maybe actually do some proper purchasing of trade goods, and then leave this planet.
Yeah.
we
We
don't
should
have
probably-
that much money.
I mean, I had 94 grand.
And I got 56 grand.
And I got 100 less than what I showed up with.
Does anybody have steward?
I had 0 in steward.
No.
I don't have steward at all.
No.
Darn, I was gonna see if we could take some passengers, but I guess that'd be up to you, being you'd have to steward them and captain the ship.
There's that.
So,
Pretty sure.
but I was gonna suggest, I mean, we're on a moon that requires very perfect population keeping.
Evidently.
I'm wondering if some people might not would like to leave, would be interested in leaving.
Mm.
So, another revenue stream.
Yes.
So do we want to sign up and take passengers is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Well, the advantage of putting them in low berth is we don't have to feed them.
We just have to roll to resuscitate them, which
Payment before delivery.
half up, half down. So,
Well, unfortunately, the problem with that, though, is that with available freight and passengers table, with them having 0 starport, technically, we wouldn't be able to roll anything. There's all zeros down the line for that.
we wouldn't be able to do what now?
They don't have a starport.
Since they don't have a starport, technically, we would not be able to apparently roll for passengers. So if they even had a level E starport, we could get 1D's worth of tons of freight, 1D's worth of mid passengers, 1D's worth of steerage, and 1D's worth of low passengers.
We'll just ignore the fact that we already got
I'm
cargo
confused how people have been
No, we
getting on
delivered
our
that
ship
cargo.
without a starport.
without a starport.
I mean, what I'm hearing is that we would basically have to go out and do our own, instead of, having like a list of
Yeah.
people who would be available, which is what a starport, we'd have to go out and find our own people
True.
that may want to leave.
We are the Ryanair of spacecraft.
The what?
Ryanair of spacecraft.
What's that?
Ultra budget European.
There-
They installed stairs on their planes so they wouldn't have to use the terminals.
Well, you found a bar around there, right?
Yes, I did.
Bar would be the perfect place to just do
Let's
some
go
reconnaissance.
back. I think I feel good. I think I can take them on this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can beat them this time. Yeah. I take.
Are you gonna allow that?
Y'all
Can
going?
can we go and canvass for passengers? Are you gonna allow that, Captain?
Is
I
the
mean-
corporation gonna allow that? They're probably gonna get pissed. We're taking them.
Well, we'd have to do it very surreptitiously.
Why don't we just decide a destination and ask Darkside if they want us to transport things there?
There's, the other planets, yeah.
Because they
where-
wouldn't
our
let us
star
in the
map.
mountain.
Star map.
Captain?
Star map.
Here.
Concord?
Yeah.
We're right over here.
Well.
That would take, it's like 1, 2, that would take 2 jumps.
Can we
So
make
pick
it?
somewhere in between, and that's where we offer to transport to, and then at the next place we find where
Okay.
we need to go to Concord. I just feel grapey. Feel grape. Feel grape about Concord.
Yep.
There you go. You're
Ow.
welcome.
Does Concord have atmosphere?
Yes.
Does it
Better
have
than this place.
does it have a starport?
A sea level starport.
Okay.
On the way there, we could go to Darude, which has a B-level starport, and B-level technology.
So I'm saying, find out what we
So-
can transport to.
11.
Yeah.
Although technically, if we're gonna ask to transport stuff for Darkside, maybe we should ask Darkside where they need stuff to go.
Well, tell them we're
That
heading
is
there.
another empire, to be fair. So right now we are in the Starlight Shores. That would be going to the Arth Alliance.
So no, the Darkside would not be transporting to there.
Probably not.
But you could ask
Why
them.
wouldn't they be trading with each other?
Well, okay, yeah, I guess we did say that they did sell some goods,
Yeah.
just not the good stuff,
No.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take a cruddy load if it gets us to a better place.
There's that. I mean, there's Axis. You're from there, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
That's tech level 15 planet.
They sound snooty. Let's go somewhere else.
Or the Seven Seas if you want to deal with pirates.
We could get a privateering license.
No,
Captain.
that sounds like we'd have to actually have weapons on our ship.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Our
Let's do
mining
that.
laser does not count much as a weapon, no. It takes a -3 to hit.
We need to upgrade first. We need to do some more trading of some sort.
And they only have tech level 5 on the Seven Seas. Granted, it is atmosphere and mostly water. But
Let's
yeah,
go to
some more low tech.
Let's go to the Arth.
We could go Speedway.
Will that be 7 to 11 jumps?
Maybe we could do it as a 1. It's a 2-jump
Is
space.
Speedway on our way to Concord?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Where do they want us to take to Speedway? Okay.
They're tech level 7. They have a sea level
I feel
starport.
grape about the idea of going to Concord. Hey,
I'm gonna smack you again.
Because I rolled.
hey, it's not my problem. It's my jam and not
Transport
yours.
again.
Well, are we
Getting supplies and
are
buying
we
tons of supplies.
buying tons of supplies then?
That's pretty much what you'd have to do at this
Okay.
point. Yeah.
Or at least a ton of supplies.
So, we find suppliers on this planet.
Mhm.
Takes carousing social, liaison social, or streetwise intelligence.
I have carousing and streetwise, but my intelligence social is 0.
So I can do liaison and intelligence.
Well, no, it would be the liaison social. The streetwise intelligence is basically the
Oh.
black market.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do probably. I mean, not great, but I could do liaison social. So.
If it's intimidation, I could definitely do streetwise and social, because I got a +2 to intimidation. But if
I
it's
got-
social,
Streetwise 1, intelligence 0.
I got 0 and 0. I'm so useful at this.
Well, if you were to go to Speedway, they're between the empires. So,
Black market,
if
right?
we want to do, I mean, I basically would have a +3 if we're doing intimidation. But if I'm not intimidating,
getting a load
it's
to
a
take
-1.
You
Speedway?
don't get to. What you can use is listed out. You can't
Yeah.
just pick and choose.
No, well, is
Are we getting a load
what
to
is
go
it?
to
Is
Speedway and
intimidation a
rolling
skill?
again when we get there? Or-
yeah, we're
Well,
we're buying
Is,
it.
is intimidation a skill?
Yes.
Okay, but you.
Or
Don't,
Well, that still works because I got jack of
Noisy
all
shit.
trades,
yes.
and then I get a +2 on top of that.
Please let the noisy person.
Are you wanting to do black market or do you want to do legit?
Do legit to quit.
I think legit would be safer and keep expenses down.
Okay.
Ooh, good point. Let's go black.
So I guess
market.
intimidation is not a skill, but I'm not seeing the skills.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
the way it reads is that I'm scarred, which means I'm easily recognized. DM -2 on social checks, unless intimidating, where I get a DM +2.
Yeah.
So if it's a regular social check, I get -2. But if I intimidate somebody with my social check, then I can get +2 on it.
Let's not try and intimidate someone that's selling something to us.
Do you want me to go see if I can pick up some cargo?
Sure.
All right. So that's
We can each do it, once per week.
okay.
So.
Uh-oh. That is an 11.
All right, and it is a -3 because there is no starport.
Okay.
Yes.
That still
So-
makes it an 8.
8. So that's succeeds. We have a private supplier. Cool.
Excellent.
Okay.
What is
So
Boy,
And there are 2 goods.
Is it puppies? Can it be puppies?
What are you
Given
selling?
player has all common goods and 1D randomly chosen trade goods.
Puppies. Can the random one be puppies?
Alright, you want me to, so I just roll? See
There's probably be a game master roll.
Okay.
So what is it? 1d6?
I hear beagles have smallish droppings.
1d6 for
Firefly.
the types of trade
Gotta
goods.
watch.
2.
Okay. And then technically it's supposed to be DM -2 for starport E, and we already said -3 for no starport. So I guess no trade goods, but common goods. They have all common goods. So they would have basic consumables, basic electronics, basic machine parts, basic manufactured goods, basic raw materials, and common unrefined. Since this place is non-industrial and vacuum, we could get a +1 on our purchase DM for the basic raw material or unrefined ore.
Where are we going?
And we're going to, if we're going to Speedway, that is non-industrial. And, okay, don't care about either of those for that location. They would want basic machine parts or manufactured goods.
Alright, so that's what I'm gonna pick up.
Okay. So we don't get a purchasing DM for that.
What do I need to roll to purchase?
It would be, well, I guess David would roll 2D and then times 5, and that would be how many tons are available.
How much is a ton?
Hang on, we'll get there.
15 tons.
The base price is 1,000.
We're making Percy nervous.
Are you loading 15 tons? What do you got?
Another day older and deeper in debt.
15 tons are available, Captain.
Yes.
How, I don't know.
And so to determine the purchase price, throw 2D on the purchase column of the modifier price. The throw is modified by your character's intelligence or social skill, whichever one's higher. And it's by your liaison skill.
Okay, so I get to roll.
Yeah.
And then modified up. So I rolled a 7. I have 1 in intelligence and 1 in liaison, so that's 9.
9, cool. Okay, so our purchasing price is 90%.
Nice.
90% off?
90% of the original price. So instead of 1,000, it's 900.
I like my way.
Nice. Hey, at least I can negotiate somewhere.
There you go.
And so then when we sell it at Speedway, we'll get an extra +2 on our selling.
Nice. So,
But it's still possible then to come out negative.
how much am I authorized to spend? How many tons am I allowed to buy?
What would the end up cost of that be then?
Oh, it's $900. Or 900
credits.
credits per ton, right?
For the basic machine parts.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's times 15.
Times 15.
Yeah, for the whole thing.
400, 4,500 plus 9,000, 1,350.
Okay.
We don't have 1,350 though.
No.
I'll put that in from mine.
Oh, you're gonna pay for this personally?
So you will spot 1350.
Yes.
He's funding this voyage.
Oh my goodness.
May not be the best idea, but you know. When
That's
has that
why,
ever stopped?
that's why I kept this money, in
It might
withheld.
be
So,
better
yeah.
idea than the mountain.
She says
1,350.
13. Okay.
So then the question
13.5.
13,500.
Or sorry, 13,500. Yeah, 13,500. So then, do you get all the profit?
No, I mean, we'll
Do you
share
get
the profits
more
of it. Yeah.
percentage of it since you're funding it?
I think he should
So,
get the money invested back in
technically-
profit split.
He should get 10% of what he puts back in as an amount.
So
So
technically,
at the end of this, when we sell it, the
10%
ship's
of the
company
pro-
owes you 10% of what you put.
Of the profits.
No, just of what it is.
Well, then no, it would need to be the profits because if we buy for 13.5 and we sell for 15, then the ship makes 0. If we sell it for 14.5, the ship would actually be paying him $500 and we'd be losing, and he'd be making more than the profit of the material itself. So it needs to be 10% of the profit after
Well-
the expense of the sale.
well, first he has to get reimbursed for what he put
Oh,
in.
or wait, 10% of the sale.
That's what my thought is he gets what he put in back, and then
Yes,
profit
and then
is
10,
split.
and then
And then profit is split. You
So he
reimburse
gets,
him what
so
he paid.
gets no extra benefit for having done this?
No, so he gets reimbursed for what he paid into it.
Yep.
Okay, and then he would get his share of the profit. Okay, you were asking, doesn't he get extra? This was his choice to do.
Okay. All
And
right.
so
Well, sure, if
it's
we do it
not
that way.
we're borrowing money from you to make this work. So therefore you would get an interest on it. Okay, this is I want to buy this, so I'm going to use my money to make sure this can happen. And then when we sell it, you get what you put in back, and then we split the profit
But it's-
according to the percentages.
But it's the company's cost as a whole, the travel, the ship, the moving it.
yeah,
So
but
Okay,
he
fair.
still
Sure.
technically his
he'd still be making money.
yes, but but his his cost in is a cost out for the company. So
You bought it from Speedway, you said, right?
No,
We're selling
we're,
to Speedway.
we're trying to
That's the plan.
sell Speedway.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
Where'd you buy it from?
I guess.
we
there you
bought
go.
it from Luna.
I think he should make money
And,
for using his own
I
money.
found
10%,
Luna on
10% of
A-Moon?
the profits.
Yep, Luna on
And
A-Moon, and
we-
we bought the 15
the sale
tons of
comes
machine
in.
parts.
He
He
gets
gets
we're
the
gonna go
first
to
10%
Speedway
and
and
then
He gets
sell
the
it.
10% of
distribute.
that, yeah, of the profit.
Okay.
All right,
It's
here.
not going to be a huge change.
We'll have to do a ship's vote since we have a disagreement. If someone loans money to the company, do they get 10% of profit back before the ship gets the money or not?
Wait,
Do they only get the money that they loaned or do they get additional funds?
define loan.
He's loaning $13,500 and purchasing this.
Is
So
it a
he's
loan?
taking the largest.
It's
portion of
outside the
risk.
ship's corporation's account. So he's investing in the corporation with his own money.
If the proceeds come back to the ship, then yes, it's a loan. If the proceeds all go to him, then it's not a loan. Because then he's not. Yeah.
If he got all proceeds, then it would just be his venture and not the
Mhm.
company's.
Right.
Exactly. But since the company is going to get the money afterwards, it benefits from the proceeds of this transaction. It is therefore then a loan from him.
You're right. At that point, then it constitutes a loan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 10% profit.
10% of the profit goes to him. Then the rest of the proceeds get split as if it were the ship's money from there.
So basically, he makes what he put in back plus 10%.
10% of
10%
profit.
of profit.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm good
as
with
an
it.
interest. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll add it to the contract.
All right.
Yeah, this is actually fun. I like that part.
I mean, I don't have to do anything, so whatever.
This is the easiest game
Arguing
ever.
yourself, yeah. All right. So we still have space in the cargo bay, right? Plenty of space.
Plenty of space.
Yeah.
All we
15
have
tons,
is a
yeah.
truck in this thing.
Exactly. Well, it kind of moving things, but yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, and the cargo robots and
yeah.
You have my robot.
But yeah, he's android though. He's human size, so
No, but he
Yeah.
can still.
sure. I'm not discounting. I'm saying like you take as much space as any other person does.
Love Rob, okay? Love
Yes.
Rob.
Is there more material we can pick up?
Well, we could also get the basic manufactured goods. That's 20,000. But if
Isn't
I
what
try
we
to go
just
for
bought?
huh?
No.
No, we bought machine parts.
Ah, okay.
Machine parts, yes.
Um.
So I can roll with advantage on getting the price.
Well, go ahead.
Or do you want me to find my own supplier first?
Find your own supplier.
Okay then. I will use. Well, you already see that you did carousing, right?
No, I
No, you
did
did liaison?
liaison and social.
Okay. So that was that was a corporate supplier then. I'll do the carousing one then.
You sit at the bar and be like, "Who's got stuff to sell?
Oh shit.
I'm drunk and I have money."
no, it's equal per queen.
Okay, well that was
Everyone gets
not
5%.
successful there. That was a 5 plus 1
They
plus
laugh
3.
For
Yeah.
ships.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Minus 3. So then yeah. Okay.
They laugh at you.
The android says, I have a drink you can buy.
For 100 credits.
Does anybody have
What if the
streetwise
company
intelligence?
liquidated?
Nope, I don't.
I have
Doesn't he?
one in the combination of thereof.
So he has
What was the
streetwise.
question?
Streetwise
Streetwise
and intelligence.
I have 1 for that role.
Okay.
You
You
could-
want to try something on the black market?
Sure. 8.
-3 is 5.
5.
So yeah, that does not
Nope.
succeed then. Okay.
Alright, so we have 15 tons of machine goods, correct?
This is just
Machine parts.
to get us to the next step. I think we
Yes.
should just go.
Okay.
Trying to get to a richer neighborhood.
So we're
This
good?
one sucks.
We can call it for now, and I guess the next time
Alright.
we'll deal with the week of.
They have
Hyperspace.
rocks and trash here. We need a better.
And also, I haven't written up anything for Speedway yet, so I still need to write that place up.
Yes.
Let's get out of the rocks.
Yes, it's between empires. It's yeah.
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye bye.